So the tokenomics are really interesting on a few different levels. The first one, I think, and the most obvious one, is that it's only everybody outside of the top 50 stakers of cult, aka the top 50 D-cult holders, or guardians as they're known. It's only folks outside of that, of the guardianship, that can actually vote on proposals, right? So this was a mechanism to decentralize voting power, or power within the DAO, away from the top token holders. It doesn't completely remove that, right? For the reason that, and I, of course, like I don't know the inside of the team's head that developed tokenomics, but of course we want to be able to incentivize people to hold as much as they would like. And then the other reason, or the other facet of the tokenomics, is that it's just a continuous feedback loop. So the more proposals are passed, the more cult over time is burnt, the more the value of the asset appreciates. And then that ends up looking like an exponential curve up and to the right in terms of the value, and then also the ability of the DAO to actually invest in protocols. I would say that maybe like to de-emphasized really interesting aspect of the tokenomics is that the third criteria for proposals is that potential investees can propose a noble cause. So if you want to support a noble cause, what does that mean? Well, in relationship to either attacking centralization or supporting decentralization, it means think of a noble cause or a public good in your life, and then ask what would redistributing power away from the center look like with respect to that noble cause, right? So maybe the noble cause is cancer research. Maybe it's data ownership or mental health care. It could be stewardship of like the local environment. But in this way, this is my favorite part of the tokenomics and the manifesto, it tries to meet people wherever they are. So it doesn't, preordain that you have to be from like a Western society or be interested in these kinds of things. What it does is it asks, what do you really care about? And if you care about putting power back in the hands of multiple people rather than centralized stakeholders or decision makers, then the tokenomics are designed to be able to fund what you care about there.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I would ask if people are interested in sort of exploring this further, obviously go to the website. I was looking at that a little earlier, and there's like a really cool animation of the tokenomics and, kind of the structure. So yeah, I would definitely say, guys, if you're interested, go check that out just for a visual representation, because sometimes it helps people understand.
Unchecked governments have eradicated privacy and truth. Those who resist are brought down swiftly, but we refuse to submit. LunarPunks are freedom fighters, protected by encrypted shadows. The future we're building is sovereign and uncensorable. The moonlit night is coming.